Hello guys, welcome to episode 2 of this Roblox scripting tutorial series. Today we're going over something pretty basic, printing, output, and simple arithmetic. Um, Printing is, if you ever make a new script actually, if I just make a new script, you'll see it automatically says print hello world. And if I just run this script, if you look at the output, this is like a pretty self-explanatory way. You'll see it prints out hello world. So basically what printing does is anything you put inside of these parentheses, so if I delete this, this is the function alone. Anything you put inside of these parentheses will show up in this output. Um, so like actually if you look in here, real quick, if you look inside here, it says prints all provided values to the output. So the values are talking, when they say values, they're talking about anything inside these parentheses. Um, so yeah, it's pretty easy to understand, I'd say. But if you're still lost, maybe you can figure it out. I'm still gonna keep going with this. What is printing used for though? I would say like it's organization, debugging, finding certain things in your code, figuring out if something works. Um, like you can put a print at a certain spot in your code to see if it's even running that or if there's an error or whatever. Um, so it is useful. Like I definitely use it a lot. And I use it for organization as well. So yeah, that's pretty nice. So we've kind of already gone over 1 and 2, printing function and output and printing into output. Number 3, numbers in arithmetic. You can use printing as a calculator basically. So you could print 5 plus 5, and if I run it, should print out 10, 10, as you can see. So yeah, and you could do a bunch of random numbers, like something you don't even something you don't even know, and you could times it. You can divide, and I have no idea what the answer to this is, but we'll find out. There you go. Even gives decimal places, but there you go. I mean, you can just do arithmetic. You can use it as a calculator basically. Um, so yeah, I can do simple arithmetic. I mean, you can also just print out a number. Like if you just do print 5, it'll just print 5. So yeah, strings and booleans, number 4 on the list. Strings and booleans. Basically what they are, it's pretty simple. Strings are anything inside quotes. So like text, basically. You could also put numbers inside quotes and it would turn it into a string. It would see it as text, not a number anymore. If it's out of quotes, if it's just that, it's not a string. But if it's inside quotes, it is a string. So basically any text inside of a string, or inside quotes, sorry, is a string. And then booleans, is anything that's true or false. So just the true and false values are Boolean values, true and false. So yeah, pretty simple. And we can print those out as well. So we already know we can print numbers, but we can also print strings, and we can print booleans. Sorry, I don't know why I put it in a string. But booleans, true or false, and I can actually print false as well. And you'll see it highlights yellow. Um, and it even says up here, like if you were to go here, it says boolean up here, and it says string up here, and it says number up here. So that's pretty nice actually with Roblox. They're very helpful if you want to like just look, if you like click on stuff and it gives you like what it is. So yeah, number, string, boolean. And if we test it, it should print 100 strings true and false. And there you go. It did just that. Um, Now the last thing is kind of mixing these together in one single print. Now what do you do with that? Well, you have to use periods, and I'll show you what I mean. So if I want to print, say let's use this for a real scenario, okay? Say you're playing a game that has a currency, that has coins, and you want to print this player has 100 coins, right? So what you would do is you could do obviously you would get the coins value and all that, but just as the basics, you could say like um the player has, and then you'll stop there. You'll put a space because you want a space in between has and the coin amount, and then you'll put two periods. This basically says like you're you're adding something else that isn't a part of this. Um, but then you would put two periods. You would put 100, two periods again, a space, and then coins. It's pretty simple. It's basically like just string, and then once you finish the string and you go to number, you'll put two periods, go to the number, two again, and then back to the string. It's pretty simple. You could also do this with Booleans. I guess you could put um, is the player alive? I guess, and then you could put true. Like it'd be true or false. It's giving me an orange line. Oh, never mind. You can't do it with the boolean. I'm stupid. That's my fault. That's my fault. Maybe you can, but maybe you can't. I don't know. Oh well. But for now, forget it. Okay. But now if we test it, run it, it should see the player has 100 coins. So it basically puts them both together. The player has dot dot 100 dot dot coins. I hope you can understand. That's basically it for this episode. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. If you were confused about something, let me know and I can try to help you out. But that's all for this one. I'll catch y'all later in the next one. See ya.